ninth grade, son. Jaden was 15, his life had just begun. Eagle Academy for young men, a future bright and true. A sweet and loving young man. His family's joy broke through. He was ready for his first job, the summer youth program.
I'm Terri Wisdom, the CEO and founder of Harlem Network News. I'm just coming to you today, coming straight from the heart. Yesterday, a young 15-year-old was killed in Queens. He was beat down, he was shot, he was 15 years old, and he attended Eagle Academy, one of our premier public schools in New York City. Eagle Academy, all male, very disciplined, not perfect. It's all our kids that are dealing with a lot of different issues. We know that in New York City, particularly in our urban centers like a Harlem, that there is a separate and in some instances not equal education. But Eagle Academy Special, our chancellor, David Banks, and 100 Black men helped to form Eagle Academy. David Dinkins, our former first Black mayor, or in our time, was a part of that. So this young man that was shot and killed was an Eagle Academy student, a ninth grader.
Hey everybody, I'm down here on the campus in Atlanta, Georgia, on the campus of Morehouse College, the preeminent college in this nation for the leadership development of Black men. And so proud of them. I have two of my sons who are Morehouse men who graduated from this august institution. I'm standing here at the King Chapel in front of this great statue of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. as he is pointing toward the future for our people. And I'm here for the Admitted Students Weekend. So there are just hundreds of young brothers who are here from all over the country getting ready to come to Morehouse in the fall. It's an exciting time. And while I'm here, I got the call about a young man, 15 years old, Jaden Pierre, who was a student at Eagle Academy for young men in Southeast Queens, who was just needlessly shot and killed in Roy Wilkins Park in Southeast Queens by some other brothers. And I'm just angry. You know, after a 40-year career and doing this and trying to help so many young brothers and sisters, after a while, it just beats you down. You know, when you hear about young people still killing other young people. And we created, I'm one of the founders of Eagle, and we created it so to create a safe space for our young brothers. And it's heartbreaking for me. I can only imagine the pain that Jaden's family is going through. And enough is enough. You know, young brothers that are picking up guns and shooting each other. This is not who we are. Black excellence is supposed to be who we are. Dr. King, Morehouse College represents our history. That's who we are. So I'm angry. I'm not just sad about it. I'm angry about it. I'm angry about it. We need to hold any young person. I don't give a damn who they are. They need to be held to account for this kind of ridiculous behavior. We have to be engaged in lifting the consciousness of our folks, you know? And the parents, you got to raise your damn kids. Kids are running around here carrying guns and shooting other people. It's ridiculous. And enough is enough. I'm sick of this. It's not our history. It is not who we are. And I'm sick of these politicians and so-called leaders who you don't even hear from them. But if it's a cop or something that shoots our kids, oh yeah, all the outrage and the protests. But when we kill each other, where are they? very rarely, or there's a quick statement that they put out. We got a lot of work to do. And those folks don't represent me. I can tell you that. They don't represent the way that I move. I believe in giving our kids all the support that they're supposed to get. But when you come out and you make excuses and say, well, we need more after-school programs. Well, more after-school programs don't always solve the problems either. It's transforming the minds, and ultimately, we have to hold each other accountable. Parents, you have to raise your kids. You got to know what they're doing, what they're up to. And as a village, as a community, we got to be supporting each other. So please, keep in prayer the family of Jaden Pierre. And enough is enough, people. Come on.
Let's stop these killings. And we need us all to come together. We need investment. We need resources. We need people to be just coming together and lead with love.
Two 15-year-olds shot and killed in 2 days. We begin now in St. Albans, Queens, where a teen was shot on a basketball court. Today, New York's Romney Smith is there live with the latest. Romney, good morning.
You know, right now, no arrests have been made, and police are still searching for the suspect. They say was last seen wearing a gray sweatsuit outfit and white sneakers. Now, this shooting all unfolded on Thursday evening when a lot of kids were simply playing basketball on a court at Roy Wilkins Park. Police say an argument turned into a physical fight. During the fight, someone pulled out a gun and shot 15-year-old Jaden Pierre once in the chest. After getting the 911 call around 6:15, first responders took the teenage victim to Jamaica Hospital in critical condition, but he died.
Violence has got to stop. Every day there's a killing, and it's guns. Last week, a 7-month-old baby was killed in a stroller. Her brother was shot, who was in the stroller too. He was 2. He didn't die. Innocent bystander walking down the street got shrapnel. This was in Brooklyn, in South Williamsburg. So this is a daily thing. So this is a public health crisis. I'm working, co-hosting on the WBAI show, What's Going On. We, along with the producer, Isaac Ferguson, every Tuesday at 7 a.m., tune in, 7 to 8 a.m. We're on, we're live, and we're doing a series on gun violence. This is personal to me. It's personal. It's personal. My son was shot and killed 4 years ago on the Shinnecock Reservation. 1 shot to the heart. The case is unresolved because he was a black man, and I say that when the state troopers came, because those are the only people that can come on to the reservation, the first thing they did is administer Narcan, because black man down, well, he must be on drugs. And then they later discovered, oh, it's a gunshot. So we don't know what impact that Narcan had. But I just want to say that this is an epidemic. It's a public health concern. And we all need to be screaming from the rafters about this. I want to salute Mayor Eric Adams, because that's when I first found out about it. You know, Mayor Adams, we haven't heard too much from him in the 3 months of the transition to Mayor Mondami. But Mayor Adams was the first person to put that out on social media. And then I followed the lead from there.
Hey neighbors, it's Councilman Ty. I'm here at Roy Wilkins, and I'm sure you've already heard a 15-year-old was just shot and killed in one of our parks. This is unacceptable. This is not the way we want to start our summer. So we're asking our community to come together. I am working with Deputy Speaker Natasha Williams, to whom this is her district. And we're trying to pull together some community members as well as some community leaders to really discuss how we're going to move forward this summer. And we're praying for the family, our condolences. Also Rufus King Park, where another teenager was stabbed earlier today. Again, this is not how we want to start our summer. Our prayers are with both families. And let's pull together as a community at this time.
I mean, this has got to be front and center, because every day our young people are being killed. They're killing each other. The police are killing them. I mean, this is a public health crisis, and we've got to address it. We got to save our children. We got to take back our communities, and it's going to take a lot because we didn't get here overnight, but we're here. Parents, you got to be vigilant. If all them 20 kids were in the playground playing basketball and a fight broke out, where were people walking along the street? Where were the park department attendants? This is a public park. Other kids that were there, y'all are videoing, but nobody tried to stop it. Maybe you were scared, or you just thinking, oh, fight. No, we got to deal with this. This is not a video game, okay? We got video games that need to be called out. You know, where you shoot and kill the person. Fortnite, call it out. You shoot and kill the person in the game, and then you do a little dance because you killed them. What is that? Parents, start monitoring what your kids are watching. Maybe you don't know the technology, but we've got to do this. We got to hit it from every angle. In kindergarten, you know, preschool, 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, we've got to work on conflict resolution. What do you do when circumstances come up and it doesn't go your way? This is a deep scene that we're in. I'm ranting because this is real for me. You know, Jaden is an ancestor now. He's 15. Promises, you know, his family is devastated. His mother, I mean, this is a something. But I'm a member of Harlem Mothers and Fathers Save, and there are many members. The percentages of our kids being shot and killed are great. If there's 30 people in our meeting, I know 6 personally. So that gives you a percentage of what is going on. We know that there's the mass shootings that's happening, but a lot of the shootings in our community are handguns. Where are the handguns coming from? They're not in New York. We have to stop this. The gun laws have to change, okay? We got to stop it. Whatever we got to do, if we got to lay down in the street, we got to stop it. And it's on a greater level because we see what is happening in Iran. We see that our tax dollars are literally funding war that we're not even in agreement with. You know, decisions are being made. Lawlessness is ramping and going through the United States of America. The Constitution and everything is being overridden. People are voting for war to go kill children and bomb hospitals and schools. This is outrageous. The UN can't stop it, but we, the people, have got to stand up because it's happening on a higher level, but it is a genocide going on right here in New York City and in this country. So, you know, guns down, hands up, hands down, guns up, let's go. We have to do something about this. And it's more personal. It's personal because my son was shot and killed. And this is, I'm taking my pain and turning it into purpose. At the same time, I know that corner of Baisley and Merrick. I grew up in Queens. I went to Springfield Gardens High School. And I used to stand on that corner and get on a bus to go to school. Mostly I would get on that bus when I stayed at my grandmother's house. But other than that, I was on Guy Brewer Boulevard, which was formerly New York Boulevard. And that boulevard goes to where the other person was killed. You know, so it's personal for me. I can feel that space. I know what that is. And we got to do something. You know, there's never been a perfect world, But right now, the gun violence is out of control, and it's a genocide right here. Terri Wisdom, Harlem Network News. I encourage you to subscribe to us. I encourage you to donate to us. You can do that very easily by going to our Zelle, just Harlem Network News at gmail.com. Those are the coordinates for it. You can Cash App us, Harlem Network News. We need funding so that we can continue to speak truth to power. Whatever you can give, $5, you want to give $10 or $20 a month, tell a friend to tell a friend. We matter. Black media matters. So please support us and let's stop the genocide that is happening in our community. And my heartfelt prayers go out to the family. If you need support, family, reach out to Harlem Mothers and Fathers Save. Jackie Rowe Adams, the founder, she lost 2 sons to gun violence, which is why she started this organization. And this coming Friday on the 24th, from 6 to 10 p.m. right here in Harlem at St. Charles Catholic Church, we are having a fundraiser for Harlem Mothers and Fathers Save. You need more information, you call me. I can be reached at 646-261-5397 or reach out to Harlem Network News at gmail.com. And you can also go to our website, which is currently being upgraded, but you can go to the website, which is harlemnetworknews.org. So, rest in peace and power, Jaden Pierre, and all the others who have crossed over and continue to cross over. Rest in peace and power, and you matter. Even in your death and your transition, you matter because you are forcing us to take a stand so that this stops. Thank you. Blessings. Thank you.
Queens, New York, a 9th grade son. Jaden was 15, his life had just begun. Eagle Academy for young men, a future bright and true. A sweet and loving young man. His family's joy broke through. He was ready for his first job, the summer youth program.